the chakras like purples and pinks and yellows and reds and white and really deep sunshine yellow. You want all of those vibrant colors. We're like consecrating the space, and we're actually setting up an altar to bring in healing spiritual energy and help to cleanse the negative energy. And what I have on mine right now, I have my beautiful gold trimmed goblet. I have a white candle. So it's really good to get you a beautiful white candle because white represents purity, spirituality, clarity, cleansing, like a few hours or maybe a whole or an evening that you really need to cut that phone off. Please do not have anybody disturb you. It's too serious. Don't have the TV on. Cut the TVs off, lock the door, make sure everybody in the house has something else to do. They're gone because this is your sacred healing time. Another thing that I want you to do is make sure you have a napkin or something nearby, a box of Kleenex, especially if you start crying or feeling really intense, or if you feel a lot of mucus coming up in your upper respiratory system or your nose, because you're going to do a lot of intense, deep breathing while we're going through this. Now, what I call this is apology, and that's a part of vagina healing. But I want you to start at different places in your body, the part of your body that has been traumatized and damaged the most. You might want to start there first, but I'm going to start, I guess, where I intuitively feel like starting right now is my breast. So I want you to look in the mirror at your breast, and I want you to first of all, take your hands, and you want to put them together and start rubbing them together really, really, really fast. You want to rub them together until they feel hot. I'm just rubbing my hands together right now as fast as I can because you want to build energy. You want to build kinetic energy in your hands. You can even roll your hands around in a circle towards your chest. Just roll them on one hand on top of the other. Just roll it really fast. You just take the fingers, clasp them together, pull them apart, rub your fingertips together, because we're building psychic energy and we're clearing any barriers to our field. So we don't want to touch our body cold, because and constantly breathe in through your nose to the point your stomach sticks out, and then release through your mouth. Stomach goes back in. You want to constantly breathe deeply, cleansing breath, and then blow it out through your nose. And my hands are getting warm. They're really cold today. And two, I want to mention I have a quartz crystal here, a clear quartz crystal. We want to have a positive vibration with the water in the crystal. Two, I have a little eucalyptus oil on my feet, and two, it smells so good. And it's really good for bringing positive energy into your space. So you can anoint the center of your hands, the palms of your hands, all of your energy areas, the hole in your throat, which is a chakra, the back of your neck, the top of your head, the middle of your chest, the middle of your stomach, not your vagina. Stuff, it burns and it really irritates. You don't want to put any essential oils there. But you can anoint, rub your whole body down and do like a cast. You put a little castor oil because it's sticky, so you don't want to use too much. And you can anoint your body with olive oil. You can do it before we get into touching the body, or you can actually rub your hands like when I was building the energy up. You can put a little bit on as you touch each body part. Now, I'm feeling lit. I'm touching my breast. And when you touch your breast, don't just lay your hands on them, ladies. Actually, I got one hand on each breast. Start moving in a clockwise, just going in a circle around, all the way around your breast, touching your chest, going all the way around the breast. So you're building energy and massaging the breast. But I want you to think loving thoughts towards your breast, and really just, even if you want to close your eyes and forget about the fact that you are just touching your breast. Feel them in a way that feels good to you, that feels sensual to you, where you actually see your nipples getting hard. And really get into how good your hands feel up against your skin. Look at, and as you're rubbing your breast and really getting into the feeling of what it feels like and what the breast represents, the nourishment for everyone, security for everyone. vitamins, minerals, and nutrients for everyone. You have to realize that they also sustain us and they nourish us, and apologize. Actually hold your breath and apologize for letting anybody suck our breath that did not give a damn about us and that took nourishment and nutrients from our breath, and we knew they were no fucking good. And we demand that our breath and the energy that sustains that life be returned back to wholeness. I apologize to you. I love you, honor you, I respect you. And I will never let anyone violate you again. And as we're saying that, hold those breaths close to you. Actually hold them and press them into your chest like you're hugging them. Come out to the nipple and actually your thumb and your finger right beside the thumb. Hold those nipples. Just breathe and breathe that out. Breathe that out. Breathe the negative energy out. And when we let anybody hold those breaths that we're not in divine order with honoring the sacred temple that we are. Slide your fingers gently down to our navel and beneath the navel. And we're going to take our hands and just rubbing now. Just rub those hands in circles. Just make circles all across the stomach and build that energy and that intensity. While you're running your hands in circular motions all across your abdomen, start even squeezing. I'm just digging in because I got a little extra fat around my flank and my hip areas. But you know what? I love that fat because it gives me a little more curve.
I do too.
Give me a little more curve, a little more depth there. Give me a little more sass and soul to it. You just want to dig, just squeeze it, because it feels a little like dough to me right now. It's so soft, but it's really elastic, and it has a lot of firmness to it. It bounces back. It's not hanging like sagging long fat. As I'm holding my stomach, I'm apologizing to my beautiful uterus. We have to realize we have a whole galaxy in our midsection, in between our hips, in our pelvis. Universes are created. They're spun into existence and they're destroyed based on our thoughts. Grip your pelvis. Grip where you know your vagina, your cervix, your uterus is, because it's not a very big area. So go, make sure you're cupping your hands over the area right beneath your navel, but right at your pubic bone, above the hairline of the outer vagina. And we just want to cup there. Put the other hand on top of it so that it is actually above the navel in the middle of your stomach where your solar plexus is, and just rock. Just hold that and just breathe. Just rock back and forth. And we're rocking, actually holding our reproductive organs. Just imagine they're in our hands, and we're rocking back and forth, and we're building that energy. Rock back if you can to the point that you can actually feel your tailbone when you're rocking backwards, and then you rock forward, and you're cupping that energy. And we apologize to our uterus and our fallopian tubes for allowing any man to penetrate us that denied us love, that disrespected our womb, that violated our womb, that said things to hurt us, that walked away and left us with children. We're apologizing to our uterus. We're apologizing to our eggs. We're apologizing to our vagina. We're apologizing to our cervix, and we're asking it to be made whole now. We're forgiving ourselves for the mistakes that we made. We're forgiving ourselves for putting you down, because we know how special and how magnificent and divine you are. And we are asking for the vagina matrix and all that spiritual sacred energy to be in place and balanced. From this moment on, we love you. We trust you enough to give us the signals from our divine intuition when the right man is there and when the right man is not there. We will not put ourselves in a position to let anybody else to defile us or to damage us or to degrade us or humiliate us anymore, because we realize how sacred our space is. And from this moment on, this is how we will honor you. We love our menstrual cycle. We honor everything about our reproductive organs. They are divine, just as our breasts are a part of it. Thank you for listening. I hope that you can get something out of this and you learn something, and I really want you to try this, and we'll do part 2 following up with vagina healing and coming